The display settings page is very different than the previous version of iceMonitor. The options have now been condensed into 5 settings. First, you can decide if you'd like to display the user state as an icon, as text, or both. Your selection will be seen under the state column on the user's grid. The Not Ready reason toggles are similar to the options you've already had. Our recommendation is to ensure that both settings are toggled on to give you more information about the user's not ready state. Next, when a user is on a call, you can decide what information you'd like to see about the call that they are handling: queue name, queue short name, or queue ID. Lastly, we spoke earlier about threshold options for statistics. On the display settings page, you can now adjust the colors used to represent the thresholds. Our recommendation is to use the 3 colors that are already selected. However, those with visual impairments who require an adjustment can now select 3 distinct colors of their own. In the previous versions of iceMonitor, we have a setting that allows you to hide logged off users from your display. When the user logs in, their tile would become visible again. To do this in version 11, you will have to use filters. This gives you more flexibility to filter users in any particular state. Under the state parameter, you can unselect logged off to only display users who are currently logged in. You can also filter using criteria for any of the columns available. For example, if you're interested in seeing only agents who are logged in, you can filter using the state column and the role column. There are now a lot more options available to configure your display. iceMonitor alerts allow you to be notified when certain threshold or conditions are met. The alert form still requires you to identify your conditions, the type of alert you want to receive, the message, and the time frame for the alert. In ICE version 9 and higher, we now have a new type of iceMonitor alert called Webhook. This type allows you to receive the alert in the form of a Microsoft Teams channel notification. Let's take a look at an example of an iceMonitor Webhook notification. In this example, I am creating an alert for when the number of contacts waiting in the queue reaches above 20. When creating the Webhook alert, select the Webhook radio button. The message field includes notification details written in JSON. I have included the queue name, queue ID, number of contacts in queue, number of users logged in, and the number of users in not ready state. Finally, enter the Microsoft Teams channel Webhook URL into this address field. When this alert is triggered, the notification will be sent to the selected Teams channel. My team would receive this notification within the Teams channel, and it includes all the information needed for my team to understand that we're currently experiencing a large influx of calls. If you are using ICE version 9 or higher, we have included a handout on the training website that can be used to set up your Webhook alerts. It includes information such as where to find the Teams channel Webhook URL and how to set up the message field. Let's take a look at audio alerts. In ICE version 9 and higher, you can now be notified with an audio alert while you are in the iceMonitor tool or anywhere in the ICE Manager website. To use this feature, audio files must be placed onto the server. You will then need to add the URL or directory location to the audio file in the audio link field. Note that by default, 3 audio files are placed on the server for you to use. Next, configure the number of times you would like the audio alert to repeat. Indefinite is also an option. This is especially helpful when you have iceMonitor running on a secondary monitor, and if you're not actively looking at iceMonitor, audio alerts can be used to grab your attention when the alert conditions are met.